Well, it's pretty cold this morning, so I guess that means it's hog killing weather. The little pond down there in the pig pen and the little pond across the road are actually covered in ice. And I mean, it is December, but it's also Tennessee, so surprised they're already covered in ice. I'm actually going to be killing this boar that I had in the last video. So he's well over 400 pounds because we shot his brother a year ago and he was 340 pounds. So I know by this time he's well over 400. Oh boy, this is my least favorite part of shooting him. I usually shoot him with a 22, but since he's older and it's in a big 3-acre pasture with electric fence, if I do a bad shot, which hopefully I wouldn't, but you know, it'd be so hard to get another shot at him if he'd take off running or get out of this flimsy little, hot wire. So I'm actually going to use my 12 gauge this time and use a pumpkin ball or a slug, wherever you're from. Well, when it comes to killing an animal, there's no such thing as overkill, even if there's a giant bullet in his head. Now, we've always scalded and scraped our hogs, but this year I'm just going to skin it. And I've never skinned a hog, but I've skinned a beef. I know hogs are harder to skin, but I'm hoping it'll be faster because we've got 5 hogs to do this winter. And usually it takes up all of our Christmas break to be butchering hogs and beef and stuff, which I guess is fine, but I got a lot of other projects. We got 2 weeks of break, and I got other projects I'd really like to do. So this year, we're gonna be skinning them instead of scalding and scraping, seeing how that goes. So I guess after this video, whatever, after I'm done with this, I'll see if I like scalding and scraping or skinning better. Because so far, skinning's not seeming any faster for an unexperienced person. I watched a Bearded Butcher's video right before I started, actually last night, and I'm pretty sure it was an uncut video. They had this thing skinned, gutted in like 12 minutes. One person. Of course, it was in a shop where they had everything, and that's what they do for a living. This armor is no joke. It's taken me forever to skin it because of it. Like, I mean, just look at that. It's not rolling off of the pig. It's just a solid, very tough slab on it. So I ended up having to split it down the middle just to get it going, and that really helped. But, I mean, just see how that is some tough. I can get it through it, but that is tough armor plating. And there's still, I'm splitting it by accident, so there's still a layer there. Here, see how easy that goes in? And there it's crazy. Well, here I am, finally done skinning it. 2 hours later. Took me a while, and I know a lot of it. I mean, it was so hard to get this off, this armor off. Well, that didn't take long. I wish I'd have somewhere inside that would have doors to keep animals away, but I'm hoping having that there, tub under it, will keep dogs from getting too close. I'm just gonna leave it hanging on the tractor. I got a 2x8 or something propped in there, keep it from settling. And then in the morning, we'll take it up to where we're butchering, cut the head off, and get to butchering it. Well, this is the next day, and we're actually butchering a different breed. These are the large blacks, and I just want to show you the difference. First difference is there's hardly any hair. The second difference is you can actually peel the skin off of them. Want to come up closer and show that? Which I tried doing on that boar, but it would hardly do it. And these pigs are just a year old, and they're still bigger than that boar. Just to show you where we're butchering, that's the pig we were just working on. We backed it out there to wash it, so the it's getting pretty muddy here. It's over at my father-in-law's shop. And then in here, in his paint booth, we got kind of a little butcher area set up. And this is the Mangalitsa, that big old boar. Doesn't look so big after he's got his clothes taken off. Then this is a massive, he was a year old, a large black, and he's bigger than this boar. And shaped a lot nicer. Got much bigger hams. This boar's got pretty small hams. I'm going to phase out the Mangalisas. I'm not going to say they're not a great pig because a lot of people like them. But I just prefer... That is also a heritage breed and a lard pig. But it's got a lot more meat on it. You can see along the back there, it still has a good fat calf, so we can get plenty of lard. This isn't near as straight a cut, but it's got twice as much back fat. Maybe not twice as much, but quite a bit more than that one. Well, the butchering is done. I hardly showed any of it on video, but I made a video last year where I showed a lot more of the stuff. But what we mostly made this year was sausage and lard. Those are the two things that we needed the most. Because this boy loves his sausage, don't you?
Right.
So we're going to test it and see if he likes it. He had a little bit yesterday, but it was fairly coarse, so I ran it back, put it back to the grinder one more time, and got it nice and fine. So he should like it. They store it in these ground pork tubes just like this. Got the little taper on it. I'll open this one to show you the consistency.
Mariana, do you remember who the sausage was made from?
Yeah. From pig.
Yeah, but which pig?
Nugent.
That's right.
Yeah, we're eating Nugent.
I saw some sausages and side eggs, and some are orange. We just eat the pigs.
Yeah, we just eat the pigs. I don't know how well you can tell on there, but it is not a crumbly sausage. And flatten it out. Nice consistency. Pre-chewed. And left over from making lard, you get cracklings, which is the little bits of fat that don't render out. And when Mom makes it, we've never kept it before, we just gave it to my mom. And when she makes it, it's good stuff. So this is what it looks like. I got it on there. I'm going to fry it. Crank the heat up. And we'll see. It's kind of like a bacon substitute. It's a good way to use everything up. Alright, so the verdict over skinning versus scalding. Initially, skinning does not save you any time. Maybe even takes a little longer if you're doing several hogs.
Do you open it?
But we got done so quick. Jeriel, hold on. Yesterday we cut up and froze 3 pigs, plus finished up the one before. And it just went so much quicker, and my wife reminded me that it's because we didn't have to actually skin every piece of meat. Even though we keep the skin, you still have to skin all these cuts of meat before you put them in the freezer, before you grind them and whatnot. So it goes so fast cutting up meat. So unless we're making scrapple in the future, I think I'm going to stick to skinning my pigs. Look, your sausage is done.
Mine?
Say it like you did before. I can't wait to taste it.
I can't wait to taste it. My mommy. What we're making. What we're eating. Can I eat here? Is this mine?
That's baby brothers.
What? Baby,
Hey, food is ready. Jerry Allen, get a fork.
Daddy, I found my car's fork.
Sausage from our pigs, cracklings from our pig, eggs from our chickens. And these cracklings taste a lot like bacon. Yeah, we're gonna eat all those cracklings, I'm sure. Well, Jerry Allen, is it thumbs up or thumbs down?
It's thumbs up.
Is that good sausage?
Yep.
Okay.
I can say, we're done butchering. Thanks for watching. I can only say one.
Okay, just say whatever you want.
Thanks for watching.